All right, here we go. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy college football. I got some games tonight. Busy weekend of games as well. Labor Day weekend coming up. Hope everybody has some plans. I do as well. I will be at my brother-in-law's bachelor party. So, going to be out this weekend. But if anything crazy happens, we'll still do a video. Don't you worry. If the Bears trade for Micah Parsons, we will at minimum do a video, and in all likelihood, I will find a way to go live. So lock us in here, but appreciate everybody tuning in. Lacora, I want you to acknowledge that we went live early today. 3:57, we hit the stream button. So I want, if you're going to call me and Cullen out when we're, 4:02 in it, I want credit when we're 3:57 in it. That's not too much to ask, right?
Lacora says, I hear you.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Listen, what's fair is fair.
Well, and here's the thing, too. I know Lacora is a big seg guy. He doesn't like us, just talking up here. He wants to get to the meat and potatoes.
Well, it's going to be one of those days.
Yeah,
because we have 5 segments because I need some extra content to cover off while I'm gone. So, busy show. We're going to do 2 mailbags, so start loading in those questions. #Bears. In the comments. I got a few shout-outs here. We got Duff in Glendale, Robert in Madison. We got Odunze in Chicago, Bainbridge, Georgia from BSA, Oswego, Illinois from Ryan. Let's see, YOLO from Eclectic Zootown, Montana. We got Winston-Salem in there from Doug, Jose in Newark, Anthony out in Arizona. All right, continue to let us know where you guys are tuning in from. Let us know in the live chat, too. Should the Bears trade for Micah, yes or no? You can type in the chat, Y for yes, M for no. Go vote on the live poll also.
Parsons to the Packers. Ricky!
Oh, my God, he's a Pack. No!
Ricky!
$47 million per year.
47? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh.
Oh!
Oh, my God.
Micah Parsons to the Packers, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my God, it just happened.
Ricky's actually the GOAT, by the way.
He actually is the
If
GOAT.
you guys ever doubted the dog, he is actually the GOAT.
Oh, my God. That timing
That is
the
unreal.
Packers have already reached an agreement on a 4-year, $188 million.
I'm going to change the live title.
Oh, my God. You've actually... What?
Wow.
Oh.
I don't even know what to say.
We are live, Moose.
We're live.
We're live, brother.
I changed the title already.
Oh my God, on Bears?
Yep.
Yes.
We are live on Bears right now. Can't confirm.
Wow.
Green Bay sucks.
FGB. FGB.
FGB. Oh, my God. I actually have no words.
Unreal, bro.
Wow.
I'm speechless.
Oh, my God.
What's your one-word reaction?
Yeah, here. I'll edit that real quick.
FGB?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, man. 47 per year is wild. I mean, that is crazy, but Jesus. Jesus.
Things just got very interesting.
I hate to say it. I think the Packers are now the favorite in the North. Wow. I don't even think I could film this record prediction.
No, you can't.
I think we just scrap that for now.
Do we have to scrap the first one too a little bit?
Well, let's just do the first one. We'll react to the trade and then hit the roster news. So
Okay.
whatever you need to do. I mean, I can just kind of off the riff. Let's see if some details come in before we get into it. How about this? You guys want to do a mailbag real quick? You guys can react, ask questions. We could do a mailbag video first, Cullen, and then we could kind of do that reaction second.
Okay.
Don't just ask Micah questions. Ask other questions too. # Bears super chat. Obviously, ditch the social plant.
Yep.
We
could start honestly with Dennis's. To be honest.
Wow.
I'm actually shocked.
This is crazy, man.
Micah Parsons officially tweeting it out too.
Micah is tweeting it out.
Thank you, Dallas. Go. Ugh.
GPG is what he just tweeted.
I actually can't believe it. I actually cannot believe this just happened.
Ricky is the absolute GOAT, by the way. By the way, another L for Matt Eberflus.
Yeah, another L for Matt Eberflus and another L for Jesus. I cannot believe that.
Ricky, bang! Just remember who told you first. Never doubt the dog.
If there is one silver
lining,
lining,
are we gonna find out this is Mulgeta? What if it's Mulgeta?
That would be
Micah's agent. Holy. Good thing the Bears feel good about left tackle.
Yep. All right. Let's see.
Dude,
what in the actual? I'm hopping in this here. What the heck just happened? Unbelievable.
I'm kind of tweeting through my emotions. I just tweeted, I'm sure Dio Adengbo will have a big season. Mother freaking hell, dude.
Dude, I actually can't believe that.
No way, bro. Just joining us, Micah to the Packers.
I'm going to get that.
Yeah, we got to end the poll, by the way.
Yep.
Just ended that.
Yep. Sorry.
136 guaranteed.
Wow. I actually cannot believe. I'm in shock. I'm actually in shock.
Wow. I mean, it's hard. I don't see how you could say the Bears are any better than third in the division after this move, because I thought the Lions were the favorites, and then it was kind of the other three. Whether it's Detroit or Green Bay, I think those are the top two now.
At least get this moved over. I actually have no words. This is ground shaking.
Oh goodness. Do we have trade details yet?
Moving over the social. Rap did say it nets 2 first rounders for Dallas, but I don't know if that's the whole.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, man. Yeah, so we'll just go 4 segs. We'll do this reaction with the roster news. We'll do 2 mailbags, and then preview still fine.
Yeah. We'll
Ricky just tweeted out the Jordan, the shrug, the Jordan shrug.
I mean,
He's America's best insider.
it is confirmed. Like,
He's the GOAT.
he is the GOAT. It is unbelievable.
Wow.
Here's the tweet from Rap. I'm gonna get that up on screen.
2 first-rounders. I mean, I assume that's just the starting point.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I'm still in shock. Let me check in.
Man, I wonder what Tom's saying. What an absolute wild trade.
Yeah. I mean, I have literally no words.
Ricky says, think I'm, quote, vetted now. Oh.
I mean, the Packers, like, they do have a couple running backs. Like, do you think a running back could possibly be sent back? They have some maybe edge rushers. Like,
Rashawn Gary, does he go back? Van Ness.
sorry, we're gathering our kind of thoughts here, but this is
Wow.
This is a blow.
Man. This division's just a bloodbath, man. Cam Robinson season. Yeah, that'll save us. Fuck, bro. That's just a dagger to the heart. I didn't think the Bears would get him, but him going to the Packers is actually as brutal as it gets. Oh God. I don't know what the Packers cap situation is, guys. That's another situation for another day. If they give me a huge signing bonus, they can limit those cap hits.
It's unbelievable. I'm still, if anyone's seen the trade details, let me know. I'm looking.
Let's just roll. Let's just do it with this, and I'll riff, and I'll just mention it's at least 2-1. I don't really care. It's bad news for the Bears.
Yeah.
The details don't matter that much. We know it's at least 2 firsts.
Okay.
Oh, you could grab that from Sam and rotate that photo in. He's just got an
put
edit.
something in.
Oh, man. Sound off in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Sound off in the chat. Micah freaking Parsons is a Packer. This is why the Bears stink. Oh, we got 1,500 people watching live. Hit that subscribe button, baby. Let's go. Golly. I know there's Packers fans in here, too. What a bloodbath. What an absolute bloodbath. This might be one of my post-game rant level videos. Absolutely unbelievable. Man. I'm guessing that back issue will magically go away, too. Oh, Micah Parsons to the Packers. We're getting more details in now. Shefty says trade package includes 2 first-round picks and a frontline player. 2 first-round picks and a frontline player. I wonder if they traded Rasheed Walker.
Could be.
Rasheed Walker. I'm guessing it's Rasheed Walker or it's Rashawn Gary. That's my guess. I'm guessing it's Rasheed Walker or Rashawn Gary. By the way, I don't really hate this for Dallas at that price tag. The way they've handled this has been poor, but oh, Lord have mercy. Man. Heberflus gets his revenge. He sends Micah to Green Bay. That's pretty funny.
That's just unbelievable.
Kenny Clark. Wow.
Kenny Clark?
Yep.
Whoa.
Kenny Clark.
Okay.
Classic Coop goes, this is child's play compared to the Luka Doncic trade, and I hope everyone knows that. It's always about Luka.
Always.
Wow. Kenny Clark's a big piece going back. I will say that. Kenny Clark last year. Well, only had 1 sack last year. It's going to be 30. Edge rushers the Bears are going to have to face in the division. Micah Parsons, Rashawn Gary, assuming he's not in the trade, Jonathan Grenard, Andrew Van Ginkel, Aiden Hutchinson. Whoo-wee.
I mean, this is something.
We're going to need another episode of that Cowboys documentary.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
This is crazy, man.
This is nuts.
This is crazy.
Yeah, moving over some stuff now, but we are looking good.
I'll tell you what, for people who had Packers division winner futures, talk about value. This is crazy.
I have
Oh.
no idea what to say. To be
2
honest.
firsts and Kenny Clark. That's the trade. All right.
September 28th, by the way, Cowboys versus Packers.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez. All right,
Well, that Cowboys game got easier in week 3, I'd say.
Yeah.
That's good. That's positive.
Do
Do you want to grab that trade from?
I built it. Tell me if it looks right, obviously.
Yep. All right. Let's just do this. We'll sign off FGB. Make sure Prize Picks, subscribe, gets in there, then we'll hit the roster stuff on the back end.
Yeah, let me get that.
Man, oh man. Of course, it's the godforsaken Packers, dude. Give me a break. 18 minutes ago, NFL on ESPN tweeted out a clip from Michael Irvin. I guarantee Micah Parsons is not going anywhere. Well, a minute later, the notification came in.
And then, hit the roster news on the back end. Okay.
Oh, this is sickening to look at, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, we're going to be breaking this down. Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. We're going to break it down. We'll take your questions. Stay with us. Ah! No effing way. The Green Bay Packers get Micah Parsons in a blockbuster trade right before the fucking season starts. We're reacting here on Chicago Bears Now. Rappaport had the news, and the deal is done. $47 million per year. It's a massive number. And Green Bay gets their guy. And by the way, I just want to verbalize this. Rapp may have had the initial official news. Ricky Scoops is officially the GOAT insider. He's been on this. But here is the trade. Micah Parsons to Green Bay for 2 first-round picks and Kenny Clark back to Dallas. It's just brutal, man, from a Bears perspective. It is absolutely brutal. Braxton Jones against Micah Parsons. Even Darnell Wright against Micah Parsons. Rashawn Gary on the other side. It's a bloodbath, man. It's an absolute bloodbath. But their cap, I get it. Shout out my guy Gary Ross. He's saying their cap's going to be screwed. Well, Green Bay's going to worry about that down the road. You could make a strong argument they just became the favorites in the division. Because Green Bay is already a solid team, and now they just added the best player on their team. Like before this, it'd be like, who's Green Bay's best player? Is it Josh Jacobs? Is it Andrew McKinney? No, it's Micah Parsons. And you have Andrew McKinney. And you have Josh Jacobs. And you have a good offensive line. And you have Rashawn Gary. Just brutal, man. It's just fucking brutal. I'm not going to sit here and act like I expected the Bears to get him, but for him to go to Green Bay, and I tweeted this out and we're all talking through our thoughts, but I'm not trying to be a dick, and hopefully he has a good year. But I'm sure Dio Odengbo will have a good season. You need blue chip players to win big. Yeah, the contract's big. Yeah, it's a lot. FGB in the chat if you're pissed off. But, like, I don't know, man. I don't see how just instant reaction here. You could feel like the Bears are any better than third at best in the division as we sit here today. I had the Lions as the favorite, and then it was kind of open for the next 3. I think this lofts Green Bay into Detroit territory, especially if Jordan Love bounces back. If Love bounces back, Green Bay can win this division. They can run the rock with Jacobs. They have a stout offensive line. They now have one of the best pass rushing duos in the NFL with him and Rashawn Gary. Their corners are a question mark, but that's why you go get Micah Parsons. That's why you go get Micah Parsons. Was Montez Sweat going to carry the load for the Bears? Is he bouncing back? Even if he does, he ain't Micah Parsons. I would have traded Montez. I would have done that same trade with Montez Sweat probably. For sure, Dio Odengbo. Any of the defensive tackles, pick them, Dallas. Pick one of them. 2 1s and one of those players. I would have done that. He's 26 years old. In 2 years, and if you give him a big enough signing bonus and manipulate the cap like all the good teams do, it's not going to be that bad. He's still ascending as a player. Yeah, we got Dio Odengbo, who couldn't get a single pressure against the Chiefs in a preseason game. Neither did Montez Sweat. Put in jail in that game. It's just brutal, man. There's no other word to describe it. It's absolutely brutal. A tiny silver lining is that week 3 game just got easier against Dallas, but it's about the division. It's about the division. Very, very tough, man. Hit that subscribe button. We got you guys covered on a daily basis here on Chicago Bears Now. News, rumors, stories that impact the Bears like this one does. We break it all down. Do not miss out. You're going to get my authentic take on all of it. We'll have a few more thoughts on Micah, and the Bears did make some roster moves, but I do want to show some love to our sponsor, Prize Picks. College football is back. Football in general is back. The Micah Parsons less Cowboys play in a week. And get in on all the action with Prize Picks, where you can make some money. Listen, the way you play is simple. You pick 2 to 6 players, more or less, on different stat projections available. And if you hit, you win money. You can win up to 2,000 times your money on certain lineups. That's right, folks. You can turn $10 into $20,000 with certain lineups from Prize Picks. All eyes are on Texas-Ohio State this weekend. I like Arch Manning to find the end zone on a rushing score, so give me more than half a rushing or receiving touchdown for him. Pair that with Garrett Nussmeier's 279.5 passing yards. I'll take less on that one. $20 entry to win 90 because it is a demon play for Arch Manning. Those are a little tougher to hit, but larger payout if they do hit. Get started today. Download the Prize Picks app. Use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. All right, some final thoughts here on Micah. I think the easy reaction is going to be fire polls, do this, do that. It was going to be tough with the Bears' salary situation to go get him. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I feel like the good team's ready to win. They take these swings, and they figure out the rest later. The Eagles have been doing it for years. And it helps when you have an owner that is willing to hand out huge signing bonuses. That way you can manipulate the cap. And the McCaskies haven't been known to do that. So I understand all that. But, damn, man. How many years have we been talking about the pass rush? You have to get the quarterback to win. Get the quarterback, protect the quarterback, get the opposing quarterback. That's how you win in this league. That's how you win in this league. Green Bay knows that better than anyone. They always have the quarterback. They always have good offensive lines to protect the quarterback. And the last couple of years, they haven't really had that pass rush. Well, what do? They go get Micah Parsons. The Bears, we hope, have the quarterback. The offensive line should be better, although good luck to Braxton Jones blocking Micah. And they can't get the quarterback. So 1.5 out of the 3 for the Bears. It's not good enough, man. It's just not good enough. I think Green Bay just entered the Super Bowl conversation in the NFL. I think they were on the outside looking in. I think they're in that group now. I mean, is this just not sickening? Does this not just sicken you if you're a Bears fan? They're going to have him for 10 years. We're going to be playing this guy for 10 fucking years, twice a year. When will it end? When will it end? The Bears did make some roster moves today. 4 of them, not quite to the caliber of Micah Parsons, but they did make a couple. They brought back Scott Daly and Devin Duvernay. Welcome back, boys. We kind of knew this was coming, but it is official. Devin Duvernay, I assume, will be this team's returner. Scott Daly will be the long snapper. Carl Jones was waived in a corresponding move. And in another corresponding move, a guy you're hoping to develop to be a good pass rusher who had a good preseason. Oh, yeah, Austin Booker, injured reserve, out for at least 4 weeks. So, guy you're hoping to be your third edge rusher, he's gone for the first month. That's a bummer. So he won't play against Minnesota in week 1, Detroit week 2, Dallas week 3, or the Raiders in week 4. And with the week 5 bye, the earliest he can return is week 6. So again, I'm sure Dio Odangbo will hold it down. Dominique Robinson, perhaps. Sedge Group has major issues, man. That's why, and I get it's always risky, but like, go get one of these proven guys at some point. Why not? Take a swing. And I appreciate polls like not going full Ryan Pace in his first year or two, but like, cheer for, man. Where are the blue chippers? Your 2 blue chippers are Jalen Johnson, who's a very good player. He is not as impactful as Micah Parsons, though. and Joe Thuney, who's a 31, 32-year-old guard. Like, Green Bay just added a 25, 26-year-old blue chipper who's still ascending at a critical position. God. You're going to roll with this edge group into week 1? Montez Sweat, Dio Odengbo, Dom Robb, maybe he's hurt. Hey, we'll get to elevate Tano Passanio from the practice squad. Let's call up Jamry Chroma while we're at it. Brutal. Just brutal. Will the Bears add an edge before week 1? Type 1 for yes, or type 2 for no. It ain't going to be Micah, because that ship has sailed. Practice squad news, the Bears have signed defensive backs Dante Manning, Gervarius Owens, and tight end Nikola Kalinic to the practice squad. They've released the other long snapper, Luke Elkin, further confirmation that Scott Daly's the guy, and Mekhi Garner hits the road as well. So practice squad is full now. They had 1 open spot, so they signed 3, cut 2. Add that up, you're at 16 now. So full practice squad. All right, that's going to do it for this edition of Chicago Bears Now. Hit that subscribe button for daily news, rumors, reaction. 11 days till Minnesota on Monday night. Oh, man. That is just brutal, man. Can you check in production and see if anyone can highlight cut that? Also, where's that Micah edit? Is it in production somewhere? I'm going to make a thumbnail real quick. Okay, I see it. Oh, hashtag Bears or super chat. I know some super chats are in. We will get to those. Absolutely brutal. Let me know if someone responds. Man. Absolutely brutal.
All right, we can start answering this now. Hopefully, has someone. Here, make sure we at.
Yeah, this hurts, man.
It stinks.
Because it's not just like the here and now. It's like you're going to be facing this guy for years. He's just going to be an absolute menace. Absolute menace.
I'm still kind of in shock. We'll kind of go through these super chats here. Tito, now we got to face the best pass rusher in the league twice a year with no left tackle. LOL. 4-13. Here we come. Appreciate the patience, guys. We'll get.
I don't think they're going to go 4-13, but yeah, I mean, this is. I'll put it this way: I had the Bears, and I'm going to have to re-script the video now. We're going to do record prediction at some point. I had the Bears sweeping the Packers. No way that's I could predict that now. I think you're hoping for a split here now. Hoping for a split.
Yeah. Cornelius. Now we can't run the offense we want because we are going to have to max protect on Braxton's side, maybe even on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, look, Darnell's a third-year tackle. You need him to just hold up on his side, but if they put Micah on Braxton's side, Cole Kmet, Colston Loveland, get ready, fellas. Get ready.
Where do we? I guess we don't have copy then.
Here. One sec. Just keep talking. I'm putting it in here.
All right. Yeah, we'll get daily basis. At least the Packers don't have Chase Claypool. Yeah, pretty brutal, man. Depressed Bears fan, season's over. Season's not over, but it
I mean, it's a gut punch. There's no way around it, man. There's just no way around it. Just brutal, man. I know I keep saying that word, but what else are you going to say?
we got Arizona. We play Green Bay weeks 14, 16, I hope. We signed some edge depth. Otherwise, Dennis Allen's going to be sending 5-7 guys all season.
Yep. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, luckily you don't play Green Bay until later in the season. A lot can happen between now and then. That's the one good news. That is the one good news.
It's very true. Jared, this doesn't matter. We traded for Mac. How many Super Bowls did we win?
Yeah, I know. Then how about a playoff game? Zero playoff games. Next.
Yep, Dennis. In my opinion, I'd put pressure on a team to trade with a good edge. Hines, Allen, Trey, Highsmith, Mac. You're facing Hutch, Micah, and Van Ginkel / Grenard.
Tough division, man. It's got to be hard. Buckle up, Braxton Jones. Darnell Wright.
Yep.
Buckle up.
So, sorry, guys. We're just communicating kind of off screen here. We'll get to this next one. With Dre Day, 2 first-rounders is going to gut the pack for years. You pay the price, though, for Micah. You just do.
Yeah,
You just do.
Guys, the Packers have a pretty good track record here. I hate them as much as anybody, but, like, we're going to question what they're doing here. I don't know. Like, something tells me. And by the way, they'll probably just pivot off Gary in, like, a year or two. Like, they'll clear out that money. Cap keeps going up. Like, if Micah's who he's been and more, like, they're going to live with this. And by the way, 2 1s in Kenny Clark, like, I'm not saying that's nothing, but, like, Clark's 30 now, coming off a down year, no extra picks. That's not that bad.
Yeah. I would have, like, again, you mentioned it in the video we just filmed. 2 first and pick. Dio Adangbo, Austin Booker.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if it really,
even Sweat, dude.
Yeah, even Sweat.
I would have done Sweat in 2 1s. Like,
it just stinks.
Micah and Adangbo's a lot better than freaking Sweat and Adangbo.
Agreed.
Oh, man.
In other Cowboys news, they claimed Trevor Keegan off of waivers and waived Ryan Florney. Unbelievable. I mean, that is... All right, Jess. Darnell Wright about to be a father 120 minutes of the year.
Daddy Wright, better wake up, bro. It's go time. It's go time.
ML, the Packers are screwed for draft picks and cap space if and when Love doesn't work out. I mean,
look, if Love's a miss, that's tough for them.
Yes.
But, I mean, as much as I've been negative on Jordan Love at times, even the not-so-great version of him is still like a solid starter. And if he gets back to what he was at the end of 2 years ago, if he plays like he did down the stretch 2 years ago, Cullen, that feels like a Super Bowl contender.
Yep.
I hope he doesn't. Small sample size, but...
I mean, it is an absolute gut punch.
It's tough, man.
It is just tough. And again, I mean, for any team in the NFC, but especially, I mean, just the Pack. I mean, it is something, man. Bears forever. To hell with the Cowboys. I want a 40 burger when we play them. So mad.
Well, I want to do that anyway against Flus, but
Yeah, now especially. Cowboys might be last there.
I'll blame the Cowboys, man.
Cowboys actually might be the last place team in their division. No Micah.
Are they on QB draft watch sneakily? I know this Dak contract is just kicking in, but like,
I mean, knock on wood because we don't want this to happen. But if CD Lamb, like something were to happen to him,
dude,
I mean,
if Dak goes down, they won't win
no.
4 games, and he's been injury prone the last couple years.
But I mean, after CD, it's George Pickens and a bunch of I mean, it is.
They can't run the ball.
Can't run it. Offensive line's not as great as it has
Defense is
been.
going to be bad, dude.
Not great. Cornelius. All right, we can move on with the show now.
I mean,
we're going to be discussing.
Pretty relevant, guys. Like,
yeah.
I mean, what do you want me to do? Break down Austin Booker to IR for 3 hours? I hear you, but like, this is the news of the day. This is the Bears' biggest rival. This is massive effing news. Like, I don't know what else to say about it. Like, it's huge.
Huge.
Am I wrong here, chat? This is a big fucking deal.
This is pretty big.
Sam, don't worry. I'm sure the highly touted Karan Amagaji is going to hold down the fort on the left side. What's up?
Gambling man does it again.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Dennis.
Is it shambles and shies?
Oh,
yeah.
it's shambles.
It's season's over.
Season's over.
Season's over.
We might as well just mail it in.
Might as well mail it in. I don't know if we're going to have anybody tuned in the way the chat's
This might
going
be a
right now.
UFL channel by week 6.
It might be.
I'm kidding.
We might be
Maybe.
for the St. Louis Battlehawks.
Might just do some Big Ten watch parties. Dennis, Braxton Jones. Oh, I thought you said shot himself. I think you meant shat. Does that say shat or
Yeah, it says
shot?
shat.
Shat himself. I thought he said shot himself. Like, Jesus. Yeah. It's got to get going. Feels like 2018 Bears trading for Mac. Well, if that's the case, the Bears didn't win a playoff game, so that'd be nice. But that first year, they were pretty magical. And the Packers' offense is much better than what the Bears' offense was. That's the difference. Okay, who do we got here?
A. Dominguez. I just don't have the words.
Believe me, I know.
It's just unbelievable. Chris, someone take Jerry's keys away from him.
Yeah, I mean, Jerry's cooked. Decent return here, but they've mishandled this. I mean, Micah shows up to training camp and you're throwing bullets at him in the media. It's fucking weird.
Okay, Schefter just tweeted this out. Look at this. I mean, is that a sickening photo if you're a Dallas sports fan?
Oh.
I mean, look at
Dallas sports fans in shambles.
I don't know if y'all can see that.
Here, I'll show it over here.
There you go. I mean, that is.
Luka Lakers, Micah Packers.
I mean, that is brutal.
Sign Clowney and Smith right now. They need some edge help, man.
Some guy named Dave. FGB forever and always. Yep, get the FGBs down below. Shout out to Dave. Zane Gray. The way you reacted to that trade was like your reaction when Jaden threw the Hail Mary, and honestly, it feels almost equally as bad.
Oh, I mean, that was one play in one game. You're going to face this guy for 10 years?
Yeah. I mean, he is just...
People like to pick on Micah, like, oh, he does the podcast. A couple playoff games he hasn't shut up. Well, one of those playoff games he didn't show up was against the Packers. They just traded for him. So guys, this guy's 26.
By the way, 44 minutes ago, Michael Irvin.
I said this. You must have. One ear out the other. 1 minute later, it came in. 1 minute later.
Holy crap! I'm just seeing this. Sorry, yeah, I'm getting caught up with all the Twitter stuff. Unbelievable. Paleo. FGB gets the Packers were scared to lose to us again, FGB, and they were scared of Ben Johnson and Caleb.
That's the spin we need, baby.
That's what we need. Bumble Wall Street, Ryan Poles is a lame duck GM. He sits and watches.
He's made some moves, but, like, where's the move to get, like, the superstar? And I get it. You don't want to just trade all your assets all the time, but, like, it is year 4. It is year 4. What do we have to show for it? I don't know. Left tackle needs to be a top priority next offseason, yeah. You're going to need some help over there. Brendan, Green Bay is so boring, he'll have so much extra time to podcast now. No Wi-Fi up north.
Yeah. Cowboys tweeted out the official confirmation.
They are going to get flamed.
Yeah. We've completed a trade to receive 2026 first-round pick, a 2027 first-round pick, and Pro Bowler defensive tackle Kenny Clark in exchange for Micah Parsons. Man.
Fuck Dave Portnoy. He said, fastest end of a Bears season ever. God damn it.
Jared says, can we get a host who isn't calling us to lose every game because of what opponents do? There hasn't been a game played yet.
When have I ever done that? I just said it's going to be a lot harder now. Is it not, Jared? I mean, we've done so much winning recently, right? Come on, man. I literally had a show pre-scripted where I had the Bears winning 10 games and sweeping the Packers before this happened. It's not like I'm going to go down to 4 wins. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm about as optimistic as it gets, but, like, this is pretty fucking brutal. Like, if you don't like the show, maybe this show ain't for you. Landon, my second favorite team has always been the Cowboys because my grandpa was a huge fan, and this is honestly sickening to me of all the teams, bro. It's tough, man.
It's brutal. DC, we need to hold Poles to the fire. He sucks at his job.
It's been a very mixed bag, and from a win-loss standpoint, it's been abysmal. So it is what it is. They just extended him, so he's not going anywhere. Dennis, so glad we don't see Green Bay till later. That's good. That's a silver lining.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. Blame Micah for being the catalyst in all this by bringing Jordan Love onto his podcast way back when. That's where it started, Paleo. I like that spin.
Okay, Beatty. Time to trade for Breece Hall and create a powerful run game to counter a division with dominant pass rushers.
I mean, I don't think Breece Hall is some, like, thumper. Good back, but yeah, we'll find out early if this running back room's good enough. I like what I saw from Swift the other night. I like what I saw.
All right, we've got
yeah, where are we at? I mean,
we've got about 10.
Okay. Just fell to my knees in Walmart. Yeah, it's tough. Buff Mac, would pursuing Trey Hendrickson next offseason become a priority, assuming this season is an improvement from last season? I mean, if he's better than he was last year when he had 17.5 sacks, hell, the Bengals might just franchise tag him. But, yeah, I mean, look, I think early look ahead to next year if you want to go that route. Position needs, left tackle potentially, if Ozzie isn't that person, or if Darnell isn't and Ozzie's the right, that could be an option. But left tackle, edge rusher, safety. All 4 of your safeties are free agents. So I would say those are positions to watch. Running back. So DC Viper polls, quote, our goal is to take the North and never give it back. 3 years later, still 4th in the division. We're going to find out this year. I don't know how you could bet the Bears ahead of Detroit or Green Bay, though. And Minnesota's good, too. And by the way, I still think the Bears can be pretty freaking good, but, like, to have them win the division, that's going to be – if the Bears win the division, Ben Johnson is a lock for Coach of the Year. He is a lock for Coach of the Year.
Michael DiBartolo says, chin the F up, Harrison. Stop being so doom and gloom. This could also blow up in the Packers' faces. They mortgage their future for one guy. So many fake fans, ride or die. Do better, chat. FGB.
Well, I hope you're not including me in that. I feel like that reaction is about as authentic as it gets. But, yeah, I mean, look, like, I'm just reacting to how I feel, man. Do you want me to, like, lie about my feeling? Like, one thing I pride myself in on this show is, like, I tell y'all how I feel in the moment. I might wake up and feel something different tomorrow, but, like, I'm pretty bummed by this, man. Like, this sucks. Do you want me to fake something? Like, I don't know what you guys want from me. I think this is brutal. Yeah, like, Green Bay's finances could get a little tricky. I'm guessing they have a plan for it, given the last 35 years of that franchise. So, we'll see. I would love nothing more for this to blow up in their faces. Nothing more. But for this year, it feels like it's a pretty big move. It's a pretty big move. Lucas, season's over, FGB. See, I'm not going that route. I'm not saying that. Just got harder. Definitely just got harder. Ozer, talk about Austin Booker on IR for 3 hours. That's what I'm saying. Like, Scott Daly talk? Oh, let's Carl Jones to IR. We could circle back to that news. Or, sorry, he got waived. Booker to IR. Practice squad news. They signed a couple guys no one's ever heard of. We could break that down further if you want. Come on, man. This is the story. It's my job to talk about what people care about. This is the story. Cameron, at least we can F Aaron Rodgers up one more time. Hopefully they can get to the quarterback. But, yeah, that would be nice to beat him in his last game at Soldier Field. Adrian says, can't win them all, but this is rough. Exactly, and that's all I'm saying. This stinks. It's okay to be pissed about this, to be sad. This blows. This freaking blows. Like, it just does. And by the way, everyone who's saying this could blow up in their faces, it's not like, you're telling me if the Bears did that exact same trade, whatever the Kenny Clark equivalent is, pick your player, doesn't matter, and paid him that money, you're telling me you wouldn't be fired up right now? You know you would. We all would. We might say, wow, 47's kind of a lot, but who cares?
Yeah.
Because Micah Parsons would instantly be the best player on the Bears team. I mean, maybe you could say Joe Thuney, but Joe Thuney's 32. He's not going to play forever. Like, come on. Is it too late to trade for Max Crosby? Yeah, because they just extended him 3 months ago. He's not going anywhere. That's the thing. These guys don't come available, Cullen.
No, they don't.
Like, they don't. Even the Hendrickson thing, it felt like he could get traded. He didn't become available. Might become available next year, but
we were literally talking off air, and we were just discussing like the possibility of Micah could getting traded, even with the initial report from Schefter that the Cowboys were listening to offers. You even said, you looked at me and you're like, all right, it's like a 30% chance now. It may have been 10% or less. We didn't even think it was like a for sure thing, like that it was going to happen. And then it happened. And it's just,
oh, man.
You got to capitalize on it, man.
Who we got here? Michael again. This could be a blessing in disguise, yada, yada. It could be. That's not my instant reaction, but it could be. I hope that's the case, Michael. Hard to feel that in the moment. We don't know what the cap hit situations will be. We'll find out. Now what? Now you hope Dio Adangbo and Montez Sweat can get the job done. I mean, there's no one left. I mean, you can sign Zadarius Smith. Doesn't seem like they're interested. Sign Jadeveon Clowney. Doesn't seem they're interested. Austin Booker's on IR. You can elevate Tano Passanio for week 1. It's probably what they'll do. Marvel, go. Pat, go. FGB's in the chat for Marvel. Thank you for your money, though.
FGBs.
Spencer, they don't have run defense. I mean, losing Clark does hurt that, and Mike is not the best run defender. They don't have corners either, so that pass rush is going to be nice, though.
Very nice.
Pass rush is going to be nice. Their linebackers are pretty good.
Pretty freaking
Edrin
good,
Cooper. Quay Walker's kind of hit and miss, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Cornelius, anyone trying to downplay Parsons' talent is absolutely wrong. That dude is a beast. I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Gold Creep. FGB hot take, Bears will still sweep the Packers. I'm calling it. Colin, this was one of your bold predictions. Would you still say that today if you're being honest?
But being authentic, this definitely puts a wrench into things. I didn't come out with my kind of full list. I will say that one, it's like, I still think the Bears can beat them. I do.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, one
But
player isn't like the full difference, but
Right.
like,
I
I don't know. If you were team sweep, like, feels like a split's more reasonable.
No, I would agree. And it sucks.
I mean, I'd sign up for a split right now, I think.
Yeah. I still think that could happen, but. Oh, man. Abdicating his throne. Ricky. Uh-oh. What's this? Oh, my God. Ricky, he's retiring. Riding off into the sunset and retiring the red hat account on the highest of highs and going out on top. Hanging up the cape for the time being. Maybe I'll see you cowpokes in March of 2026. Thanks for all the love. It was a lot of fun. We have football in a week. Ricky just retired.
He'll be back.
Oh, my God. I know, but that is just on top of just all the craziness. Just. What? The biggest recorded Ricky Palm is. I actually can't believe it. Not cast. Just on Tom Gross's and a lot of Pack fans seem to be split on the trade. Made me feel better than half the fans are skeptical about the trade. Look, I mean, if you're going to trade for Micah Parsons, you were going to have to pay, a pretty hefty price. 2 first-round picks and
I'm surprised it's $47 million. I will be honest. I thought like 42 to 45 would do it, but at the end of the day, if he's who he's been and more, like, cap's going to keep going up. Like, what's going to? I don't think that $3 to $5 million per year is going to be the difference in whether or not they can contend for a Super Bowl or not.
I mean, it's just absolutely brutal, man. We got Alex. Green Bay offered 2 firsts. I don't think offering 3 would have been smart without seeing a full season of Caleb Ben's offense. In terms of like negotiating, I'm assuming.
Oh, well, I don't think it would have taken 3 necessarily. Yep, I got it.
Thanks, Jack.
You may have had to add an extra pick. Yeah, it's just brutal, man.
No, we are just talking through our feelings here.
Producer Jack helping us behind the scenes.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's a bloodbath.
I'm sorry, guys.
It is a bloodbath.
I mean,
this all started with a tweet from Ricky, barking rumor.
The beginning of your cut was incredible.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Oh, I mean, it was. Someone said in the chat it rivaled the Hail Mary call.
The Facebook post I did for this was just no.
Some guy just DM'd me. Is it true the sour cheeseheads got Parsons? Me? Yes. It is. It is unfortunately true.
Man. I can't believe that. Dennis, giving Jacksonville, Cincy, and the Giants a call if I'm polls.
What? Josh Hines, Allen, Trey Hendrickson, and like Thibodeau? Those 3 guys.
Yeah.
Giants aren't moving off Thibodeau right now. They want to see what that pass rush can look like. Hendrickson they just figured that out. He's not going anywhere. Earliest would be trade deadline, but probably next offseason. Sure, you can call Jacksonville for Josh Hines, Allen, or Trayvon Walker, but I don't know why they would move them all of a sudden this close to the season.
Great.
Realistically, if you're going to add a big-time pass rusher at this point, it's going to be at the trade deadline if something pops up. So you could go get Za'Darius, you could go get Clowney, and those, I do think those guys would help on the field. Don't think it's coming, though. Don't think it's coming.
Dragos, go from your favorite Packers fan.
Boo!
FGB.
Say quads. Pray Parsons has one of those regressions by players who get paid. Yeah, I mean, I'm rooting against Micah. Don't get me wrong. I hope he sucks. I hope he's terrible and the Packers burn to the ground. But that would be surprising. Creighton. People saying ride or die are the same people who will be complaining when the Bears are in 3rd or 4th. If you don't want your team to win and are happy with losing, you're not a fan. You are a simp. Yeah, I mean, look, like, it's okay to be a fan and to also be critical. And also be frustrated. That's what I try to do. Let's get a happy birthday in the chat for Bailey. I'm so sorry, Bailey. Get the HBDs in the chat.
Get the HBDs down below. That stinks. Appreciate the donation, Bailey, and a happy birthday to you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry it had to happen today, Bailey. Happy birthday to you.
We got the Knockcast. I think Ben Johnson is a competent head coach. He knows this is a buffer year. Don't make irrational decisions that previous Bears head coaches have done. Set up for a dynasty, bear down.
I hear you, but like, yes, ideally you just draft, develop, and you find your guys that way, which is kind of why it's puzzling from Dallas. It's like you drafted this guy, you developed him, he's a superstar, and you're just going to pivot. Like, it's just weird behavior. But okay, what's that? Who are the blue chippers that are young that can ascend to this type of level? Montez Sweat, at his best, is not Micah Parsons. He's in his late 20s. That's not changing.
Sorry. Here, I'm going to send this to you.
Austin Booker, who knows? He's hurt. Dio Adengbo, like, you're hoping he's just a good starter. I mean, I think a lot of your guys that could become blue chippers are on offense, which that's exciting. Rome, Colston Loveland, Luther Burden. But, let me see this. Tom Pelissero tweeted, the Cowboys had internal discussions about trading for Micah dating back to last year, as Rap Sheet and I reported on Super Bowl Sunday from February, a screenshot. It's like, he's trying to steal Ricky's throne.
That's what I'm saying.
Pelly, you ain't Ricky, bro.
You're not Ricky.
You ain't Ricky. You ain't Ricky.
Benjamin, why are we talking defensive end when we need more help at left tackle now with the moldy cheeseheads making this blockbuster move? Braxton Jones better step up, FGB.
By the way, David Mulgett is a hell of an agent.
Hell of an agent.
$47 million per year. He gets 4 years instead of 5, which means he can hit the market again sooner.
Yeah.
Jerry offered 40.5 and 5 years.
Yeah.
Just not even close. Not even close.
Oh,
man.
I mean, that is. We got Jake. Do you think Poles going after another edge makes him look more wrong or not?
It doesn't matter. You gotta, if you can improve the team, you do it, regardless of how you get there, right?
I'm still trying to process it. I think we got one more super chat that'll load up here in a second. We're all cut up. He says, Flucus Van Ness says, Flus sent Parsons to haunt us, didn't he?
Did something. All right, load up questions, hashtag Bears or super chat. You can react further to this. We'll get those questions in. Try to work in some other questions, like other ideas. Who else could they trade for? Who could they add? Could they sign somebody? Let's not just have it be a full Micah mailbag, but that could be part of it because I want you guys to sound off as well. And we can put this mailbag out on the channel tomorrow for those who aren't joining us live. So that can be part of it, but let's work in some other questions too. Hashtag Bears or super chat to get those questions in. Would like to do 2 mailbags, so load up the chamber here. And coming up in a bit, we will do an early Week 1 preview against the Vikings, so there will be some more Bear-centric content, so don't you worry about that. But we will continue to pump it out. Alex Amerling says, lost all interest in the season already. Don't say that, Alex. There's still plenty to be excited about, but this is a gut punch 11 days before the Bears opener. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. So, what do we got now?
Unserious. Yeah, load up those questions. Again, not all Parsons related because, again, we did just talk about him here for the better part of like an hour. But obviously, you know, that will be worked into the conversation. So you got any other hashtag Bears questions?
Yeah, fire away. See a decent amount in there. Let's get a few more, then we'll start.
Yeah.
We will start.
I mean, like, again, just talking from like an NFC perspective. If Jordan Love...
This changes the whole conference potentially.
It really does. And it's why does it have to be the Packers?
Oh, it's disgusting.
Like, why does it... Out of
They're
all
never
teams,
bad.
Out of
never
all teams,
they're never bad.
out of all teams, Micah Parsons could have been traded to.
They are never bad.
Never.
Absolutely devastating.
I just.
Oh, Lord have mercy. 3,000 watching on Cowboys. That's crazy. How many people are watching on Packers?
I don't know. Shout out to you guys rocking with us in the chat. But
Let's see. I'm just curious. Like 200. All right, let's get to this first mailbag because we got a lot going on here. Hashtag Bears Super Chat. We will get this thing rolling here on Chicago Bears Now. Continue to fire in those questions. That way we can get them answered for you guys. I'm Harrison Graham. It's time for a Chicago Bears Now mailbag. Hopefully everybody is having a fantastic day. If you're watching live on Thursday, you probably aren't because the Packers traded for Micah Parsons. I know we'll get some questions on that, but ask some Bears-related questions as well. That is Bears-related, but other Bears stuff. Hashtag Bears or Super Chat. Tim Griffin, is there any other options now that Parsons is off the board? I mean, big name, like trade options, not really. I mean, I think you're looking at like Zadarius Smith and Jadeveon Clowney. Trey Hendrickson just finalized a pay raise to stay in Cincinnati for this year. Maybe if the Bengals are having an awful year, that gets revisited at the trade deadline. I'm sure a name or two at the trade deadline will pop up, but Hendrickson and Micah were kind of the last ones, and they're locked in now. So, there's minor moves. I would still be interested in Smith or Clowney. Bears need to do something because their edge group is just not that good. Colton Steen, Bears better hope that whoever our left tackle is, can be ready for Micah twice a year. Yeah, Braxton Jones. I mean, I know which way I'd be leaning in terms of who's going to win that matchup, and it's not Braxton, and that's nothing against Braxton, but Micah is just a specimen. I mean, even Micah against Darnell Wright, I'll take Micah. I mean, I like Darnell Wright. I think he's a good player, but Joe Thuney should help. Hopefully Jonah Jackson helps Darnell as well. But, you're going to be playing this guy twice a year for probably the next decade, chances are. So, tough pill to swallow, man. Micah going to Green Bay. Really, really, really tough. Whether it's Braxton or someone else, someone's going to have to step up at left tackle. This further assures the Bears will run 12 personnel. Yeah, Colston Loveland, Cole Kmet, Durham Smythe. Get your blocking pants on, fellas. Green Bay. Luckily, don't play until week 14 and 16, but that is going to be a tough ask. But they're going to have to be chipping on Micah quite a bit. And we got Rashawn Gary on the other side. He's no slouch whatsoever. They lost Kenny Clark, but on the edges, the Packers are still good. Subscribe to the channel. We got videos all year long, every single day. News, rumors. We react to stories that impact the Bears, like Micah Parsons' trade. Do not miss out. Hit that subscribe button here on Bears Now by Chat Sports. King Towers, Chicago. Where do the public media rank Caleb? I'd say it's all over the map. Probably in like the 20s, low mid-20s heading into this season. Up and down rookie year. Certainly a lot of chaotic things going on with the coaching and so on and so forth. But we're hoping he takes a jump, and I think he will. The question is, how big will that jump be? Will it be into the top 20? Will it be into the top 15? Could he flirt with top 10? Top 5 is probably a long shot, but top 10, top 15, that's the hope. Let's make that step and then keep growing. That's what he's got to do. All right, Robert, with all the injuries, what will the Bears do? Look at practice squad or trade? In general or at defensive line? I think a guy on the practice squad that I would expect to be active week 1 is probably Tanoh Kpassagnon. He was on the roster bubble, veteran, knows Dennis Allen's defense. That's a guy that they could elevate, that could help a little bit. So that'll probably happen. We'll see what Dominique Robinson's status is. Obviously, Austin Booker is on IR, so he's out of the mix for now. But, you need Montez Sweat and Dayo Odunze to be impactful. It's pretty simple. Those two guys need to be impactful because if they're not, you're in trouble because you don't have any other realistic options. I mean, Daniel Hardy, I like Daniel Hardy as a rotation piece, but that's a bit of a tough sell. He's a special teamer first. All right, today's show is sponsored by PrizePicks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS to get started today. Click and get going right there with that link. And listen, football is back. College football week 1 is here. The big boys will be playing soon enough as well. And this is the time to get in on all of the action with PrizePicks. Playing PrizePicks is very easy. You just pick more or less on stat projections of 2 to 6 player lineups. If you get your lineup right, you can win up to 2,000 times your money. All eyes are on Texas, Ohio State. I like Arch Manning to find the end zone on the ground, so I take more than half a rushing or receiving touchdown. It's a demon pick, tougher to hit, but I like him to rush for a touchdown. And then Garrett Nussmeier, less than 279.5 passing yards. 2-player lineup for this weekend. Big fan of it. $20 to win 90. Normally it would be a little less, but you get that little boost with that demon play from Arch. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. It's PrizePicks. Run your game. All right, with Dre, I love Micah, but he's not worth 2 first-rounders like Mac was. I don't know, man. I love Khalil Mack. I think he's probably a more well-rounded player, better against the run. I think Micah's more dynamic as a pass rusher. I think the production shows that. And look, the Mack deal, if the offense was good, the Khalil Mack trade would have been a huge hit. Just like Micah. Like if the Bears traded for Micah and Caleb and this offense took off, this team would have a chance to take off. But didn't go that way. The Packers got him, and clearly they view themselves as a team that can be in a Super Bowl window here. So they take that swing, and we'll see if it bites the Bears in the ass or not. Mike Nintendo, so I was right again about drafting offensive line. I mean, you're talking about first round. Yeah, I mean, look, they could have taken Josh Simmons. Felt risky at the time at 10, but he looks pretty damn good. I like Colston Loveland. I think he's going to be really good, but they could have done that. Could have taken Ariante Ursary at 41 instead of trading back, which got them Ozzie Trapillo and Shamar Turner. Right now, if you're asking me, would I take Ursary or those two? Probably Ursary. He's going to start for Houston, it sounds like. So, yeah, time will tell. Haven't played a game yet this year, Mike, but, could end up being the case. Big weekend of college football. Who do you guys got in this game? Type TEX for Texas, OSU for Ohio State. 1 versus 3, 1 versus 2 in the coaches poll, 1 versus 3 in the AP poll. Who you got? Let me know in the chat. The Sky Warrior 2. As a Bengals fan, I sub on 4verts. Speaking of 4verts, we'll have a Texas-Ohio State reaction. Appreciate that. Love the channel. Take the over 5 sacks against Green Bay. Week 6, what is Burrow gonna do now? I guess that's when they play Green Bay. Yeah, it's got to be tough to block Micah Parsons if you're any team, but Cincinnati doesn't exactly have great tackles. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. The Notcast, what's our best defensive end option in the draft next year? I don't even know. Clemson's got a couple of defensive linemen. I think one of them's an interior guy. Peter Woods is one of the guys' names. Forget the other guy's name, but they have a couple of them. I think Penn State's got another edge rusher. So there's going to be some guys, but college football is just getting going, so we'll see which guys emerge. Kintam, do you think this makes us trade for an edge? I mean, sure, but who are you going to get? I think you're probably – deadline is when you could revisit this for a big trade. Like Micah and Trey Hendrickson were kind of the two names that were somewhat available. And Trey Hendrickson re-upped for this, got a pay raise for this year, and Micah got traded to Green Bay. So, names that could make sense probably won't reemerge until the trade deadline. All right, a couple more here. Eclectic, Divergent. How good are the Steelers going to be this year? I don't know. I'm not too high on them. They're kind of a high-ish ceiling, low floor team to me. I mean, 8 to 10 wins, 7 to 10 wins, somewhere in there. They won't completely bottom out likely under Mike Tomlin, but I don't think the Rodgers addition makes them like some 12-win threat. I think they're somewhere around what they've been, which is like a 9 or 10-win team. Dennis might have to deal DJ at the deadline for pass rush. Well, if your other 3 receivers are balling, maybe that's something you would consider. DJ for some big-time pass rusher? Who knows? Time will tell. We'll see. Daily basis, this just means that Caleb Williams will have to step up and win games for us, which I think he will. Jordan Love is not a Super Bowl quarterback. He's not clutch, can't win big games. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's definitely questions around Love. Obviously, we got to see more out of Caleb. In big spots last year, Caleb played his best, and the team / Matt Eberflus seemed to let him down in those fourth quarter moments. But, yeah, we need Caleb to take a jump. We need this offense to take a big jump. So we'll see if they're able to do so. Follow me on social media at HGramNFL on Twitter and on Instagram. It's at HGramNFL. Tweeting about the Bears, NFL, college football. DMs are wide open. Go ahead and give me a follow over there. Don't say that, Alex.
Yeah.
Don't say that, Alex.
Just it's tough.
Emiliano's already tanking.
Said, did tank season start early? How much more betrayal can I take for?
You're talking. You stealing Emiliano's girl?
Apparently, this is news to me. Yeah, I think Bears fans are going through it, and rightfully so. I mean, it is. Jeez,
dude, how bad could Dallas lose in a week to Philly? That could get ugly.
They might get smoked. They might actually get smoked.
The look at Jerry in the booth if they get smoked is going to be unreal.
Unbelievable.
Should make the home game against Dallas pretty free.
I
mean, that almost feels like a must-win now. Week 3 at home against Dallas.
Must win.
Got to win that game, man. Split the first 2, beat Dallas. Got to happen.
Got to happen.
Got to happen.
We got one from the Sky Warrior 2. High on the Bears this season, 11-6, # 3 seed.
That'd be awesome. That means they win the division for the 3 seed.
That would be, like you said, I think that would be a lock for Ben Johnson winning Coach of the Year in this division.
If the Bears win this division, Ben Johnson is winning Coach of the Year.
No matter what.
All right, the Sky Warrior high on the Bears this year. Oh,
I was just changing
what
it.
Just said.
Okay. So that happened. I'm still processing it.
I know it's tough. It is what it is, folks.
Thanks again
It's
for all
brutal.
y'all's questions. Johnny Boy will get you up here in a second. He says, I feel the Nara Tivion. Caleb Williams has been covered and unfairly coming up to the season. 26 touchdown to interception ratio isn't bad. There were signs year 1. I don't know what that first part means, or maybe it was a typo or something. Or
I feel like the narrative on
maybe?
Caleb. Yeah, I think
narrative.
so.
Oh, that's exactly what that
Has
is.
been covered unfairly. Oh, I mean, it's gotten out of control. Did you guys see McIntyre? I didn't even watch the clip because I refuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's absolutely signs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't jump off the Caleb bandwagon. Okay.
We got Christian. Forget edge rusher trades. We can pry Bernard Ryman away from Indy. That's the path I'd be
Bernard
looking at.
Raymond, left tackle. I think didn't he get extended this offseason?
I thought he did.
I think he did. So he's not going anywhere. Packers just tweeted. Awesome.
What did they tweet? I'm assuming. Yeah.
Micah, welcome to Green Bay. Sickening.
Unbelievable. And yeah, here's the Chris's snap or super chat, excuse me.
Tom, this is so going to happen, too. Downey tweeted, congrats to the Packers signing Trayvon Diggs next year. They need corners.
Yeah. I mean, it's just. I can't believe this is actually real life. I cannot believe this is actually real life. Sky Warrior, as a diehard Bengals fan, I don't want to see Green Bay in the Super Bowl either. Appreciate that, Sky.
Yeah.
We'll get that loaded up here in a second. So we've got 2 more segs, so another.
Let's go. Yeah. Whatever's easier for you. If you want to do the second mailbag, then preview, or
We'll give some people more time to get some more non-Micah questions in, probably.
yeah. So preview, then come back.
That would be best for me. We'll get
Yeah.
Sky up there, and then, yeah, we can hop into this.
All right.
Benjamin.
So what we'll do next, couple super chat, or one more, I think, coming in. We'll answer that. We will continue to load up your questions. #Bears super chats. You know, we can get a couple Micah ones in there, but let's try to do some other questions as well. And then we will do an early Week 1 preview against the Minnesota Vikings, which is in 11 days. So that's got to be the focus if you're the Bears right now, getting ready for Week 1. So fire in those questions. Benjamin, I'll just read his real quick. I didn't even see it was on screen. Saw a stat. Packers last season gave up almost 7 yards per rush without Kenny Clark on the field. I also just saw a stat that Kenny Clark is coming off his worst season as a run defender per PFF. So I probably would have wanted one of the younger players if I was Dallas, but that's Jerry for you. All right. Jerry selling this to the media is going to be unreal. Kenny Clark. That boy can play.
Pro Bowler Kenny Clark.
Let me tell you something now. This Kenny Clark, he's a dog. You guys like my Jerry? You guys like my Jerry? Dak Prescott? All right. Preview next, and then we'll get into another mailbag. So fire in those questions. #Bears or super chat. Week 1 is almost here in the National Football League, and the Chicago Bears play on Monday Night Football, the last game of Week 1. Early preview here on Chicago Bears Now. My name is Harrison Graham. Bears, Vikings at Soldier Field. Should be a good one. Certainly an important game for both teams. And if you don't want to jinx it, if you want the Bears to beat the Vikings, hit that like button. If we don't get enough likes, they're not going to win. That's just how it works. Don't jinx it. Don't be the guy who didn't like the video. We lose in heartbreaking fashion. You're like, if I would have just liked it, maybe it would have been a different result. Hit that thumbs up icon. All right, the Bears outlook coming off a 5-12 season. Big changes, obviously, on the coaching staff. Ben Johnson in, Matt Eberflus out. Declan Doyle is the offensive coordinator. Ben Johnson will call the plays. Dennis Allen is the defensive coordinator, and obviously Caleb Williams entering year 2 as the quarterback. You look at some of the team stats from last year. Offensively, they were 28th in points per game at 18.2, 13th in points allowed at 21.8 points per game allowed for Chicago, and actually 9th in turnover margin. Obviously, Caleb Williams did a good job of taking care of the football. Decent job of taking the ball away for the defense as well. A lot of roster additions. You rebuild the interior of that offensive line with Joe Thuney, Drew Dahlman, and Jonah Jackson. You draft Colston Loveland and Luther Burden. You signed Olamide Zaccheaus, who's had a hell of a training camp and a preseason. You add Grady Jarrett and Dio Adengbo to the defensive line as well. Okay, the Vikings outlook. Coming off a 14-3 season. Their coordinator still in place, Kevin O'Connell, Wes Phillips, and Brian Flores as well. KOC does call the plays offensively. The big change, obviously, J.J. McCarthy will now be the starting quarterback as Sam Darnold signed with Seattle in free agency. Last year, Minnesota was 9th in points per game offensively at 25.4, 5th in scoring defense, giving up less than 20 points per game there at 19.5, 5th in turnover margin as well at plus 12 for the season. They had a hell of a year before flaming out in the first round of the playoffs. Notable roster additions, they add Jordan Mason via trade to pair with Aaron Jones. They just traded for Adam Thielen, which is big, with Jordan Addison suspended to start the year, so he'll miss this game, obviously. Donovan Jackson, Ryan Kelly, Willie Fries, kind of like the Bears, they've rebuilt their interior offensive line. They add Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave on that defensive line in free agency, and then they bring in Isaiah Rodgers to be one of their starting outside corners. Both teams have had notable change. I mean, for Minnesota, you go from Sam Darnold, who had by far the best year of his career, to J.J. McCarthy, who's a pretty relative unknown. They beefed up their offensive and defensive lines. The Bears obviously just gutted their coaching staff, added a lot of pieces on both sides, rebuilt their interior offensive line as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how these teams look. It'll probably look pretty notably different for each team compared to last season. Subscribe and join us because we will be live for every single game, starting with Bears Vikings on Monday Night Football. Games at 7:15 Central Time. We're going live at least by 6, maybe even 5:30. It's going to be a fun first game, a lot of anticipation leading up to it. So I'm certainly going to have the kind of jitters. So we'll probably go live pretty long before the game to get you guys ready for kickoff, and then we'll have live play-by-play action. Plenty of content between now and then as well, so hit that subscribe button. Okay, some injuries to watch for the Bears, and we won't have the first injury report until I believe Thursday. Usually it's Wednesday, but with this game being on Monday night, I don't think they'll have to submit one until Thursday. Obviously, Jalen Johnson, his status is up in the air as we're filming this. Jaquan Brisker got nicked up the other day in practice. By the time you're watching this, we may have a clearer answer on him. Hopefully he's good to go. TJ Edwards, Austin Booker, who is on IR, a little update there, so he won't be playing. Kyle Monungai and Roshan Johnson, a couple of running backs who have been banged up as well. For Minnesota, don't have to play Jordan Addison. He is suspended. Jalen Naylor's been dealing with a hand injury. We'll see what his status is. Andrew Van Ginkel's missed a couple weeks of practice. Sounds like he's probably good to go, but that's something to monitor. And then Harrison Smith has been labeled with a personal health issue, so not sure what's going on there with the veteran safety, but a few notable names to watch. Again, we'll have the first official injury report later this week. Okay, who has the edge? Head coach. You'd have to give it to Kevin O'Connell. He's one of the best young head coaches in the NFL. I believe Ben Johnson will enter that stratosphere. I know you guys do as well. End of the day, though, this is Ben Johnson's first game. We haven't seen him coach a play as a head coach. Liked what I saw in the preseason, but this is a completely different deal, and you're going up against a head coach who's pretty established. Sure, he hasn't won a playoff game yet, but he's 34-19 in the regular season. He's got a 14-win season under his belt. He's got a 13-win season under his belt. He's done a pretty hell of a good job in his 4 seasons in Minnesota. So I think 3 seasons, 4 seasons? I don't even know. So regardless, he's doing a great job, and we're hoping Ben Johnson can get to that level and surpass him. Okay, quarterback. Same thing on the flip, though. Bears. Now, Caleb Williams isn't as established at his position as Kevin O'Connell is as a head coach, but Caleb Williams played his entire rookie season. Had some ups, had some downs, certainly wasn't pretty at all times, but a lot of reps, a lot of value there, and now he's got a lot of pieces around him. He's got Ben Johnson designing this offense, and on the other side, it's a complete unknown in J.J. McCarthy. Caleb Williams showed enough last year where I will take him over J.J. McCarthy, who has taken 0 snaps up to this point. Could this change by the time we play the Vikings the second time? Sure, maybe J.J.'s better than Caleb. I don't see that to be the case, and based on what we have so far, there's no way of even thinking or knowing that that would be the case. Okay, skill positions. For this game, it's the Bears. I think Jordan Addison's absence tilts the scales in the Bears' favor here. Obviously, you got Swifty out of the backfield, but 4 good receivers and DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, Olamide Zaccheaus, and Luther Burden, 4 guys who on any given week can have a big game. 2 tight ends that can have big games as well, and Cole Kmet and Colston Loveland. So that's 7 weapons offensively at the running back, receiver, and tight end positions that you feel good about. Don't get me wrong, the Vikings still have good talent. Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason should be a good pairing. Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen's going to be a good duo. TJ Hawkinson, but Bears have 2 tight ends. They have 4 good receivers I feel good about. Jordan Addison is out. If Jordan Addison was playing in this game, I'd probably put it in the push category, whereas the Bears may have more volume, but that trio at receiver with Addison, and the second time the Bears faced them with Thielen as the 3, that's going to be a tougher task. But I will give the Bears the slight edge in skill talent with Jordan Addison absent, one of the best number 2 wide receivers in the NFL. All right, guys, today's show is sponsored by Prize Picks. Football is back as the opening weekend of college football is rolling along, and the big boys will get going soon as well. It's very easy to play Prize Picks as you just pick more or less on stat projections on 2 to 6 player lineups. If you get your lineup right, you can win up to 2,000 times your money. And by the way, for week 1, for the big fellas, got an awesome deal for you guys. Dak Prescott, he's going to have to put up big yardage this year. Well, how about half a passing yard? You take the more on that, pair that with something else, up to 6 players or just a 2-player lineup. That's probably what I'll do with you being halfway home to a 2-player lineup win here. Pair that with something else you like and set your lineup today. The only thing you can't do here is pick another Cowboys player. You'd have to pick a player on a different team, but you can pick a player in a completely different sport. You want to put a Cubs player in your lineup? You can do that. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. It's PrizePicks. Run your game. Okay, offensive line. I'll go push. I think the ceiling of the Bears is probably a little higher, believe it or not, but a lot of those guys in Minnesota, or both tackles in Minnesota, are pretty established. We'll take a look at theirs in a second. Darnell Wright had a good but not a great camp, and obviously left tackle's been an issue. Let's just be honest, and that's an important position. I think the Bears' interior is better than the Vikings as we look at Minnesota's now, but I think the Vikings' tackles are better. So, I think that's kind of a net push there. Christian Darrisaw is a stud. He's a lot better than Braxton Jones. Brian O'Neill, Darnell Wright, probably close because O'Neill's getting up there in age. Wright is still ascending. I do like the Bears' interior a little bit better, but if Jackson hits, Ryan Kelly's a good vet. Will Fries was having a great year last year before the injury as well. I think both units will be good, but both units have 1 to 2 questions. The big question for Minnesota is, can Donovan Jackson hold it down on the inside? And then for the Bears, what does left tackle look like? Is Braxton good enough? We're going to find out. Okay, defensive line, definitely the Vikings. I think this is the biggest gap on this team. And I actually like the Bears' defensive tackles, but I just really like what Minnesota has with Jonathan Allen. You got Redmond at nose tackle, Hargrave, and that's not even including the edge guys here who are the real studs. Jonathan Grenard, Andrew Van Ginkel, Dallas Turner, who came on late last year. They got like 6 or 7 studs that are going to rotate in on the defensive line. Again, I like the Bears' interior. I think Grady Jarrett's a nice pickup. Dexter's a good player. Andrew Billings can play the run well. We'll see if Turner or Williams offer anything. Need Montez Sweat to bounce back. And, we're hoping for Dio Adengbo. Didn't show much in camp, but they paid him to be a good player. So we'll see what happens there. But I think the Vikings have a clear edge on the defensive line. Clear edge. And we know Flores, despite that, is still going to blitz a lot. So, it's going to be a challenge for Caleb, this offensive line, and Ben Johnson to combat. Okay, linebackers. I'll go push. I think both units are good. Brian Cashman's a really good player. Ivan Pace is solid. Name recognition, you would give it to the Bears with TJ Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds, but what version of TJ Edwards are you getting? Or Tremaine Edmonds are you getting? Is TJ Edwards just going to keep the ball rolling like he has the last couple of years? I would think so. Gun to my head, if I had to pick, I'd probably lean Bears, but Cashman's been really good, so I'll go push on this one. All right, secondary. Bears with an asterisk. We're filming this on Thursday. You guys might be watching, Sunday or Monday, so maybe we have more news. Again, we won't have the full injury report till Thursday, but last time Ben Johnson gave us an update on Jalen Johnson, he said, Week 1 has been the target date. We'll see. That feels like a coin flip to me. And even if he does play, probably not going to be full go. He could even be on a snap count. So if Jalen's out, I might lean Minnesota secondary, although they have questions at corner as well. But if you have to go with Nashawn Wright and Tyreek Stevenson as your outside corners, even if both your safeties are good to go and Kyler Gordon, along with Brisker and Byard, your outside corners, that could be a challenge. So if Jalen's out, that makes the task a lot tougher. I don't know how you slow down Justin Jefferson without double and triple teaming him. Special teams, I'll go Bears. The kicker and punter statistically were better than the Vikings last year. Returner, that kind of can vary from year to year, so we'll see what happens there. Sounds like the Vikings are going to have a UDFA punt returner, so that's a bit of an unknown. But Cairo Santos and Torrey Taylor, had better years than the Vikings kicker and punter in 2024, so I will give the Bears the slight edge there. So there you have it. Predict the score. Bears, Vikings. Who wins and what is the final score going to be? My early prediction is Bears 24, Vikings 21. I think this game could get ugly. I think it could be a bit of a slugfest early, but I do think also the Bears offense may have to pick up the steam a little bit just because the Bears' lack of a pass rush could be an issue. So low mid-20s is where I see this game won. Could be first to 20 wins. So we'll see how it goes. But 24-21, we'll do another preview before the game actually gets here with updated injury report and some key matchups and stuff like that. So be on the lookout for that. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. We will continue to get you guys ready for week 1 with daily videos and updates here on Chicago Bears Now.
– 24-21 is the prediction. We got Train saying 35-21. David saying 30-27 Bears.
Yeah. What a disaster. What were you saying on Vikes?
Fuck Jerry Jones.
Vikings, Bears, shambles.
Shambles.
Absolute shambles. I just had to get through the preview after all that.
Oh, I know.
Did you do a video reaction for the channel? Is it part of a video?
I did a mailbag.
It's just littered. Yeah.
Dude, what was your initial reaction?
So the long intro is playing.
First of all, Ricky's the GOAT.
Ricky's the go.
And he goes off into the sunset.
He'll
Yeah.
be back.
You're retired.
What if he's Mulgeta? He's like, I got my client paid. I'll see you guys next off season.
Maybe. I think it's
Really?
You think he's
You're
Florio?
convinced it's Florio?
That would be some corny. Well,
Here's the thing. If it's Florio,
I hate him.
why is he?
Hate him.
Why is his made-up character bigger than himself?
Oh, yeah.
That's the only issue with it being Florio. We got to find out who this guy is.
He got the 47 a year.
Well, he said
47.
45 the other day.
Oh,
But still,
yeah, that's still
pretty damn close.
Yeah.
one positive. Packers, their run defense took a
Major.
major hit. Secondary.
Clark is coming off a down year, though, so I don't.
Yeah. But also fucking Jerry. You can't swindle a second on top of that.
2 1s and aging Kenny Clark. I was like, I would have done 2 1s and Montez Sweat. God.
Get it done, man. It's such a kick
tough,
in the nuts,
man.
dude. It's such a kick in the nuts.
Horowitz.
Shout out to you, Horowitz.
I hope you're right, Michael. There's nothing I would want to see more. There's nothing I would want to see
I'm
more.
actually just cool. Johnny, question for Cullen. What percent Bears fan versus Seahawks fan are you? I am a Seahawks fan, guys.
He's a Seahawks fan.
But I appreciate it. Got love for the Bears, but yeah. Mr. Inglewood.
The beauty of him being a Seahawks fan is he also hates the Packers because they've had some history.
Oh, I hate him. That's the thing is
You're in shambles about this too.
Oh, I'm in shambles. I'm like, here's the thing, and I said this kind of when I initially was brought on as the producer. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. And one of the enemies, the biggest enemies of the Seahawks is the Packers. And yeah. I can't stand those frauds up in Green Bay. I can't stand them. And the fact that they're able to pull off this, it's brutal.
Absolutely insane.
Mr. Inglewood says, same week as the Mac trade. Jerry Jones equals idiot.
Old Jerry.
Old Jerry. Jarrell, Ryan Pace makes that trade happen.
Yeah, but I'm not even trying to. Pace was overly aggressive, but I do think this was a decent spot to take a swing if you wanted to.
Could Jaden Reed be potentially on his way out from Green Bay? Because he technically wears 11. Jaden Reed on the trade block.
That'd be nice. Get him out. Although he's got that Jones fracture. Jones fracture, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
We got one more. Okay. We got Hester. Says they could have had Hendrickson for a second and Booker. We need Zadarius or Clowney now. This is why we're perpetually in the basement in our division. From Adam.
We actually don't know that about Hendrickson, to be clear. They were asking for a 1 and a player.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last report before they ended up figuring out how to keep him. So I'll defend that. I mean, I would not have given up a 1 and a player for Trey Hendrickson.
I agree.
So
I agree.
Sure, if you could have gotten him for a second and a minor player, yeah, like I probably would have done that. But last we heard was they wanted a 1 and a player. So can't really blame the Bears for not doing that.
Yeah. It still feels just like that. Just, yeah. It stinks.
I wonder if the Packers, because their corners suck. I wonder if they sign like Gilmore,
I could see it.
Keyshawn Nixon, Nate Hobbs, and Javon Bullard.
Benjamin says, what's the latest on Parsons' back injury? My guess is he will be magically healed here and ready to go.
I bet he plays week 1 against Detroit. He might be on a pitch count, but
yeah,
he's got to probably get his conditioning up. But
yeah,
so
and it is.
I mean, he's a game wrecker, man. Cowboys with the press conference at 6:30 Central.
6:30.
How long will Jerry talk? All right, load in those questions. Hashtag Bears or Super Chat. We'll do another mailbag. Then we got to sign off. I'm actually leaving early in the morning for a little weekend, Labor Day weekend bachelor party. So I've got to get out of here. But
let's load up in the questions. I'm seeing. I had to update the link, so I'm only seeing a couple in there. So use hashtag Bears or Super Chat to get in on the show. See right there on your screen.
Hashtag Bears or Super Chat.
And if you didn't get in on that first mailbag, great chance to get in on a second one.
Fire away.
Now, do you want to just do like the plan with this one? Because obviously it's not.
Say what?
You want to do like the
Dak one?
Well, no. Well, I'm saying the how he's, with the running backs and everything.
Oh, I don't even.
Here, click on my.
Oh yeah, we can still leave with those. Yeah.
Well, that'll make it easier.
Yeah. Yep. Can we get a wellness check on Michael Irvin from Chugs on Twitter?
I'm dead. Yeah, there's Schulte tweeting out the Cowboys game.
That presser tonight's going to be unreal.
Unbelievable.
I'm going to have to watch that, I think. Just out of pure entertainment.
Yeah.
Man. All right. Well, one more mailbag, and then we will get out of here. Thanks for you guys tuning in. Great audience today. You guys are awesome. So let's load up the chamber and rip some questions for 10 or 12 minutes, then we'll sign off. Bear down. Welcome into Chicago Bears Now. My name is Harrison Graham. It is time for another Bears Now mailbag. So launch in those questions, hashtag Bears or Super Chat to get them answered on the show. All right, from Bears Fantasy Football, if both Kyle Monangai and Roschon Johnson are healthy, who will have a bigger role? Well, we are fingers crossed that both are ready for week one. Neither was placed on short-term IR, so that's a good sign. This is how I see the roles. DeAndre Swift is your primary back. He's going to get, most weeks probably around, 18 to 20 touches. I think Kyle Monangai is like your true backup, like he's your number 2 back, like especially between the 20s, he'll get his touches. And then Roschon Johnson's your thumper, short yardage, goal line. I think those are the ideal roles for all three guys. So that's the way I see it. In terms of who gets the most bigger impact, Monangai or Roschon. Roschon maybe more touchdowns, Monangai probably more touches. That's probably how I see it. So both guys will have roles. Both guys are clearly behind DeAndre Swift, though. Who will have the bigger role if you had to guess this year? Type KM for Kyle Monangai or RJ for Roschon Johnson. I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. KM for Monangai, RJ for Roschon Johnson. Bigger role behind DeAndre Swift this season. Mike, what is our cap space in 2026? Quick little Google search over the cap. Let me toggle over to 2026. This does not paint an accurate picture. It literally says 1.4 million, but there's a lot of contracts they could move on from. They could restructure. They could cut Tremaine Edmonds. I would guess a realistic number once they make logical moves, probably like 30 million. So not as much as they've had. They spent a lot of money this offseason, especially in that offensive line. And Dio Adengbo, guy better produce. JJ, with Smith out, how drastically does that impact the secondary? Terrell Smith, I wouldn't say it drastically because he was not expected to be a starter, but it just hurts your depth, right? If Tyreek Stevenson struggles or gets injured, or if Nashawn Wright, struggles, gets injured, whatever, you just don't have that, high floor backup outside corner. So that's a bummer. Wright's had a good camp. I expect Stevenson to start. Hopefully Nashawn, if he does play, can play well. He did not look great in the 2 preseason games despite having a good camp. Need Jalen to be healthy. That is critical. You need Jalen Johnson to be healthy. If not, corner's a weakness, especially on the outside. All right, subscribe to the channel. We're less than 300 subscribers away. Give you guys my authentic takes here, analysis, news, reaction, trades if those pop up, and a whole lot more. So support the show. It's free. All you got to do is subscribe. We are chasing 128,000 subscribers. All right, Mike Media, is he really still Chef Poles? I haven't called him that, and I don't know if I ever called him that, to be fair, but I haven't used that phrase in ages. But, Green Bay getting Micah isn't necessarily a knock on Poles, but it's not a check mark on Poles either. Look, if Dio Adengbo's a bust, that's just a fucking awful signing. It just is. I hope he's not. I hope he's a good player. I'm still somewhat hopeful he can be, but it didn't seem like it was a great camp or preseason. The snaps I saw against Josh Simmons, a rookie at left tackle for the Chiefs, Josh Simmons dominated. So we'll see how it looks in the regular season for Dio. Need Montez Sweat to bounce back too. Soldier Bear 85, do you think these injuries are due to Bears coaching style and he'll need to tone it down in the future? It's hard to say. I mean, honestly, how many times did the Bears have soft tissue injuries under Eberflus in camp? I would say overall they've actually had less. They've just kind of popped up here 2 weeks before the season. So that's not ideal. But the only serious one they've suffered is Terrell Smith. Austin Booker, yes, short-term IR, but it's not like he's going to miss the season. These things just happen too. Look across the league. I mean, the Niners had 30 guys go down in the preseason. It was crazy. So, you can only control so much. I'm a believer that, building these calluses with these physical practices in camp is smart. And by the way, in the regular season, you can't really do that much. You don't do padded practices much. In fact, it's in the CBA. You only get so many during the regular season. So the time to do it is in August. All right, today's show is sponsored by Prize Picks. Daily fantasy made easy at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Football is back. I'm enjoying the college football. I can't wait for the big guys to get going soon here as well. Other sports, baseball, once basketball and hockey are back too, esports. You can use all these sports in your Prize Picks lineups as you just pick more or less on stat projections on 2 to 6 player lineups. If you get your lineup right, you can win up to 2,000 times your money. Got a little week 1 deal. Dak Prescott more than half a passing yard. He's going to have to throw for a lot more than that after they lost Micah Parsons via trade. But pair that with something else. You got a 2-player lineup, and your chances of hitting are pretty good because you're already halfway home. You could also do up to 6-player lineups. Certain lineups you can win up to 2,000 times your money. Like I said, yes, $10 can turn into 20,000. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use our code CLNS. That is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. What is the latest on Parsons' back injury? Somehow I think it's just going to disappear. Just a thought. Just a thought. Who knows? Corey, I trust in Ben Johnson, unlike Eber Moron, to scheme Micah out. Yeah, I mean, look, it's not like the season's over because the Packers got Micah Parsons. It just sucks because that's a guy this team really could have used. Not only could this team have used it, but now you have to go up against him twice a year moving forward. So that's the painful part. Not, you not getting him, yeah, that sucks. But, like, if he went to the Patriots or something, it's like, who cares? But the Packers got him. So, yeah. My Nintendo Master, what's your record prediction? Well, I had a full video ready to go. I think I have to reconsider my Packers predictions after this trade. So, I'm going to have to sit down and revisit. When I did it way back when the season schedule came out, I did 11-6. So stay tuned. We will have a new one before week 1. Predict the score, Bears, Vikings. Who wins and what is the final score of this game? Give us your thoughts down in the comments. Fired up for week 1, baby. Bears, Vikings, get those score predictions in. Tom Penenzo, can we do anything to improve the pass rush? Yeah, I mean, look, there are free agents that could help. Most notably, Zadarius Smith and Jadeveon Clowney. Recent reports that both guys are healthy and we're waiting for the right opportunity. Would they help drastically? Probably not. Would they help a little bit, especially compared to what you have? I think they would. So if they want to go that route, they can. I don't know if they do. There's been chatter. Maybe they're not great locker room fits. Okay, fair enough. Trade market, I don't really see anything right now. I think, stuff like that will be revisited closer to the trade deadline. Austin, do you think Grady Jarrett pulls the same weight as Kenny Clark, and could we have offered him in a similar deal? I mean, maybe, but they wouldn't have traded Grady, I don't think. They just signed him. I think a more realistic name would have been either Odunze or Montez Sweat, to be honest. And you might say, well, wouldn't you want to pair him with Sweat? It's like, yeah, ideally, but, it probably would have been Montez, or maybe it's like Gervon Dexter, a guy who Matt Eberflus is coach, so maybe that's the type of player you're looking at that would have gotten sent back. Is Andrew Billings enough? Probably not. You'd probably have to send another pick if it's a lesser caliber player. But this, honestly, I expected it to be more. This feels like, and I know Kenny Clark's good, but he's coming off probably his worst year in a while, and he's 30 now. I know they had to pay him a boatload, but that's a pretty reasonable trade if you're Green Bay. DC Viper, if Burden or Loveland don't impress this year, it's going to be hard for Poles to justify his ability to draft. I can't trust Poles at this point with all these chances and whiffs. I mean, yes, if your top 2 picks flop, that's going to be a problem. He's also actually done pretty well in the first and second rounds. Kyler Gordon and Jaquan Brisker were second-round picks. Both have been very good. The Brisker concussion thing, what are you going to do? You're going to ding Poles for that? That's been a good pick when he's been on the field. Gordon, you've already extended him. Good pick. Darnell Wright, look, we can debate the Jalen Carter thing, but I think for the most part, that's been at least a good pick. Maybe not a great pick, but that's been a good pick. Second round, Gervon Dexter, We'll see if it becomes a great pick. I think it's been solid. Tyreek Stevenson, same things. We've seen flashes. So, yeah, it's not been incredible, but it's not like he's swinging and missing on all these picks. Now, 3rd and 4th round, been pretty brutal. Those are harder to hit, but you can't go over. And, he just cut a 3rd and a 4th round pick in Zach Pickens and Tyler Scott. He cut a 3rd round pick last year in Velus Jones, and Karan Amagaji barely made this team this year's 3rd round pick. 3rd round's been a major problem. You can't keep missing there. It's an issue. Follow me on social media at HGramNFL on Twitter and on Instagram. It's at HGramNFL. Appreciate the support. Show us some love at HGramNFL on social media. All right, we're going to get out of here pretty quick here. Appreciate everybody for locking in today. Good audience. Sucks the Packers got Micah, but appreciate you guys tuning in nonetheless.
FGB forever and always.
Tomorrow's a new day. Sucks. Tomorrow's a new day. What else can you do? What else can you do?
Got to get up.
Sun's going to come up, and that alarm's going to go off, and got to get ready to go. So it is what it is. It is what it is.
I don't know who the next edge is, by the way, but the fact that the next edge, obviously, that has to be a Micah Parsons like caliber, is set to make $50 million.
That's going to be interesting, because they reset the market so drastically.
Yeah. Again, it's
Will Anderson. If he
he
has a monster year this year, is he touching that type of money?
He'll ask for it, I guarantee it.
Yeah, I mean, if he has 14 sacks, he will.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Packers gave him a shit ton.
Yeah.
Hopefully it blows up in their face like you guys are saying, but is Micah all of a sudden not going to be a dominant pass rusher? That seems unlikely. But, all right. Enjoy your weekend. College football should be fun. Check out my other channel, 4 Verts. I'm going to have a college football playoff prediction video go out probably tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. Appreciate Cullen for producing this bad boy, and we will see you guys very, very soon. Bear down.